Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to the season 2 premiere of Invincible. Yes, I'm playing a little catch up right now. I was on break when this premiered, and my first week back from break I was focusing on Gen V and Loki because those were kind of already going on before break, and now this week I'm going to focus on Invincible and Fear the Walking Dead, which premiered while I was on break. But hopefully I'm going to get these episodes, these reactions to these episodes out to you guys as quickly as possible. I'm excited to get into it. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of fallout from how the last season ended. And I mean, maybe literal fallout, but I genuinely, like the emotional and fallout is, you know, emotional and mental fallout a little bit as well. So we might dive into that. I don't really know. I'm excited to see. Let's go. Oh, what?
I've been hit harder before.
After what Omni-Man did! After what you did!
Oh my! Oh wait, whoa!
You! Yup.
Mortal your way out of that.
Is this a dream?
I thought he'd see the truth. Like you did.
I think he was trying to lead us away.
Okay.
So we must be close.
What?
People of Earth. We know. You all feel like we're the bad guys because my dad and I took over your planet. The more you resist, the worse this gets. You destroyed them by fighting back. Your new Viltrumite rulers are on the way, and it's time to join us in welcoming them. Don't forget, I'm invincible.
Oh!
People of Earth, you all feel like we're the bad
They didn't
guys
do the
because
title
my
screen
dad and I
thing.
took over your planet.
Wait, is this real? I feel like it has to be like a dream or something, but it keeps going.
If this doesn't make Omni-Man have a bad day, nothing will.
Oh no. Told you we were close.
Hey, Eve, you look good.
What am I watching?
Someday, you too will die.
But you should have died at birth.
You and your stupid resistance made us kill thousands of innocent people.
Made us.
I would never kill you, but I can't let you hurt anyone else. She's not dead, just paralyzed.
Huh, so that's what you were practicing on those protesters last week. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I've got some people who'll take care of her, so
What
you
is
know I can visit.
What
Hi,
is happening?
Since you were all
What-
part of the
okay.
resistance,
Yeah, way ahead of you. What the hell was that?
Okay. My best guess is that it was an alternate reality. I don't know. I don't know. Is that a playoff of the Rhino costume? Spider-Man. Oh jeez. Yep. Emotional fallout.
The battle, the devastation, the cost in lives. For some, the pain will never fade. That had been so devastating.
Oh, my dear Debbie.
See you later, Mom.
You too.
Oh, my loves. My loves.
Who holds a grudge this long? I want real food.
I said get back. Further.
You could have torn your arm off, smashed your head in, ripped out your liver. That means we like you.
I was kind of hoping they were going to be
Friend.
in this season.
You ain't gone nowhere.
Did you? Oh yeah, I ship portals now. Didn't I mention that? Could be worse than the salmon. See you around, Pete.
Oh boy.
I bet he knows.
Okay.
Why'd you break us out? And what do you want? That's basically the same question, idiot. Let me guess, you can open portals between dimensions. I mean, I don't like to brag.
Okay.
We're not within
Okay.
the
I'm
same
glad that we got confirmation on that.
Look, I'm a pacifist. I don't hurt people. I don't kill people. I only use my power for good. There's no one else with your scientific je ne sais quoi. Trust me, I've looked everywhere.
That's one way to put it.
But I will leave you here forever if you don't, or somewhere worse.
I miss when we only worked for ourselves. Me too.
Todd, listen.
That sucks, man. Totally sucks. Tell me about it. I can't imagine not ever seeing my dad again, and my dad's a dick.
Thanks, Todd. Mark appreciates it.
See, I'm not an asshole. I'm not an asshole!
Okay. Okay.
I'm the reason all those people in Chicago died.
Wait a second.
I shouldn't be here, making up for all my mistakes.
You didn't kill those people, Mark.
But I didn't save them.
You stopped your dad
Mark.
and saved the planet.
You need to start calling on me again.
Hey, hold
I'm
on.
better, I'm stronger, I'm ready.
It's only been a month, Mark. Focus on your
okay.
mom, your grades, your girlfriend. You want to go to college with Amber, right?
I can save lives.
You did. You saved a ton of them.
Yeah.
You also went through an emotional tumble dryer, and I need to know your head stopped spinning.
The
before I let you
emotional
back in the game,
fallout.
so no.
I'm not my dad.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
I'm not my dad.
I know. Okay. Yeah, it's all very fresh right now.
Jesus.
It's not going well, sir. The Guardians could use some help. They could really use Invincible.
I'm not making the same mistake I made with Nolan. There's only one way this kid goes back out to that leash.
What is going on? What is going on? Isn't he dead? Also, they again didn't do the title card thing, but isn't he dead? Okay.
Giant seems to have the mental capacity of an 8-year-old. Lies him there without endangering
Oh.
civilians.
Oh.
Come on! Why are you so mean to me?
So
What happened?
I don't know.
Before, all this was just a video game for you. Now you're here, in person, playing for real. It's a big difference.
Huh.
In most other dimensions, they teamed up and took over the planet.
Oh, in most.
And we're the bad guys.
A Prometheus who raises the bar for everyone by sharing what works.
Oh.
I'll help our world first, of course. Meet the family.
I did not see that coming.
Oh.
Because you're the clone.
They're all alternate versions of me. Help me do this, and I'll give you any single dimension you want, as long as you promise not to hurt anyone.
We want one with no superheroes, good food, and a population that thinks we're gods.
Debbie! I've been waiting for you.
Olga,
And the back door was open, so I let myself in.
when I saw you with that knife, I thought,
Really? I would never. Too obvious. Poison would be much better.
you
You can be sad and angry at the same time. That's how
Oh.
I felt after burying Joseph.
I don't have anyone to talk to, so keep it all inside, and it's like acid.
Something that helped me.
Hey, Mom.
Okay.
You can't help him until you help yourself.
That is very true.
Really, Olga, I'm fine.
That is not true.
And I'm instituting a change.
Oh!
The Immortal's now in charge.
Just over there or something? Did you work it out in advance? I mean, it looked
my
effortless,
goodness.
but
Oh,
I
right.
feel like a lot of preparation went into it.
This was not the outcome I desired. But yes, of course, I understand.
Maybe a little lonely, but I don't mind.
Sounds nice.
Oh my.
So?
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad.
Mm-hmm.
What if that happens?
You're not your dad, Mark. We all know that.
We don't know what they're building in there yet. But it's big, sir.
Let's find out before they turn it on. Give me the Immortal.
Director.
Someone get this kid an earpiece.
Okay. All right. I still can't. How is he alive? I don't. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
1,000 minds synchronized. Your throw. Even though you'll have everyone's memories, it's a first for us. But that means once we start the process, it's impossible to stop. Let's ride the lightning. Nice. We're laughing? Don't say that. Why not?
Oh!
That's why, you idiot.
Uh-oh.
Spit it out, kid.
Okay, there's like a giant mechanical Christmas with a bunch of the same guys in it. Some portals and ballers.
Wait! Invincible! You don't understand! No way he lives up to his name. He's definitely not invincible.
Oh my god, again! Oh boy.
Wallace! Help your brothers. You said we were special.
Oh! Oh my.
But don't kill him!
Oh, we're gonna do both.
Shut up and enjoy the show. I won't build my utopia with blood. You'll kill us all!
Oh! I mean, it's, slightly ironic that he says he won't build his utopia with blood and then proceeds to blow everybody up. Oh, look, there they are.
Injured? I guess he really is invincible.
Stop it!
I'd say you stopped it pretty fucking spectacularly.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but listen to Rex.
There were other people here.
Rex!
Mom?
Oh.
Mom.
Oh, girl, you spilled your wine.
I stopped the Maulers, but things exploded. Are you okay?
You first.
No way, you first. Congratulations on being accepted to Upstate University, Miss Bennett! Miss Bennett, wait, this is yours! Oh my god. I got in. I got in!
No.
I guess I get to keep my superhero boyfriend after all.
Oh. Hi.
Oh. Hey, Immortal.
Cecil thinks you're on our side. I'm not so sure. I'll be watching you.
Okay. All right. That's... I'm not entirely mad at that, you know? He's been through it, too. Dying a bit, you know.
I told him not to take off the damn helmet.
Oh, my.
How are you even breathing?
Oh!
needed this. It made me a freak. I ruined everything. Millions died because of him.
Your brain scrambled.
Ugh. That's not good. That's not. Ew, ew.
No. I won't rest until I'm killed!
Okay! There it is! There it is. Oh! Oh, there's a crack. Oh, there's a crack. Oh?
This is the last time I work for anyone else, ever.
Is it? Wow, well, I did find that to be a really, really interesting premiere. Oh my goodness, that opening sequence. I was so confused. Obviously, the first little bit, I was like, is this a dream? Like, is this, or maybe, you know, Mark kind of thinking about his fears or, you know, what could have been and all of that. And then, but then it just kept going and it kept going and it kept going. And then, you know, when the portal opened and everything like that, I did think, okay, alternate universe, possibly. And that being confirmed a little bit later was nice. So really, really interesting start to the season. Now, I am just curious, and please don't tell me too much about, you know, the comics or whatever. Seeing as Invincible has always kind of been this type of show that sort of either in some regards parodies or, you know, touches on a lot of superhero tropes or what's going on or whatever. I wonder if in the source material do they deal with the multiple universes, or is that something that they added on because that seems to be a big thing in Marvel right now specifically? I'm just curious if you guys know the answer to that, but please don't get too much into it. You know, I like to not know too much of the story. I like to make the reactions kind of as fresh and new as I can. But anyway, I was curious about that. All right, couple of things. Donald, what is going on with you, sir? What is going on with you? Again, possibly another trope that we're kind of getting into is that people in a lot of different shows based on comic books or superhero vibes or whatever, sometimes they don't stay dead. Is that what's going on here? I have no idea, but I'm quite curious to see what on earth is going on with that. But am I mad about it? Not particularly. I love Donald, so you know, we'll see. We'll see. You know, is he a clone of some kind? Is it? I don't know. I do not know. But I'm interested. Obviously, the heart of this episode is Mark, and by extension as well, Debbie dealing with, you know, everything that's happened, which I had a feeling that's what we're going to be dealing with. Of course, there is some sort of like, you know, actual fallout and, you know, well, I think even since the first episode of the entire show of season 1, we were kind of dealing with the fallout of the Guardians of the Globe getting completely taken out and the new Guardians of the Globe trying to get their footing and trying to figure out how to operate and everything. But I find it interesting. Listen, the Immortal, I'm really glad is kind of back and in the mix, if for no other reason than I really like Ross. But a lot of you guys know that already. But very interesting. I can't really blame him that much. You know, I love Mark. I'm down for Mark, or maybe let's say more specifically this universe's or this dimension's Mark. But I can't entirely really blame the Immortal for being skeptical and not really, you know, he's got some trauma as well, though, you know, maybe he's kind of possibly used to dying in some regards. It's still, I don't blame him for having skepticism about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yes, obviously we're dealing with Mark having to comprehend. And it's not even just, yes, everything was traumatic and a ton of people died and all of that stuff. I don't even, trust me, that's enough in and of itself. But for it to be brought on by the person he looked up to and truly wanted to become, or become at least something like his father, that's a lot to take in addition to all of the death. How responsible do you feel that you didn't notice it? Now, obviously, somebody like me, and I would assume many of you guys watching it, you're not really holding Mark super responsible for that. However, that is something that it's very difficult. You know, what if I did this? What if I did that? And kind of dealing with that kind of guilt is so hard. I have mentioned various times on this channel that guilt is one of the worst things to try to overcome. And, you know, he may not have directly had any sort of intentions to murder anybody or something like that, but he still feels super responsible. And right now he's kind of channeling a lot into that of like, okay, well, it's almost like he's embracing being invincible out of fear. And I mean that in the sense of like fear of more people dying, because he's putting that weight on his shoulders. He's putting literally the weight of everyone in the world kind of on his shoulders. And he's saying, you know, I need to step up so nobody else dies. Now, Cecil, who I actually really like as a character, I'm very curious. Another question for you guys in the comment section if you like Cecil or not. But I personally do. And I don't think it's like necessarily that he doesn't trust him or whatever. I think he knows that Mark's going through something and he's going to need to deal with it in some regard. And it is not going to be easy. It's going to be a long journey. And it, like, truly, I mean, it is not going to be quick. And I just think that, you know, before really throwing him out there, can Mark do good? Can Mark save people? All of that, yes. And I think he is a really great person to have on your side, right? However, I think Cecil is very privy to the fact that you know, there's still some things that Mark needs to sort out, and you got to be cautious when something like that is happening. Not that the person who has suffered this trauma isn't capable, but there might be some things that they need to sort of like get through first before they really can really get back into the action. And I'm sure we're going to dive more into that, and I'm really excited about that. You guys, if you guys have followed my channel for a while, I like kind of deep diving into stuff like that, even though it's kind of uncomfortable topics a lot of the time when it comes to dealing with guilt and trauma and self-doubt, self-hatred, you know, all of that, those messy emotions. I do like when we can explore that through the lens of these shows sometimes. So I'm quite hoping that Mark can learn how to forgive himself, even though I don't really blame him. A sweet moment from Rex at the end, which is, can I just say, not what I was expecting, but you know, so there's that as well. But I hope that he can do his best to get past some of the things that is really, you know, tugging down and piercing his heart right now. And that doesn't mean, oh, just get over it, because that's not going to happen. but it's a journey. It's a healing journey, and he's just at the start of it, in my opinion. And it's pretty fresh. I think they said that it was like a month later. So the other thing, talking about Dear Sweet Debbie, who I love, who I adore, who is amazing. Again, she is also, it's kind of really interesting seeing the interactions between Debbie and Mark, in my opinion, because they're both kind of, you can tell that they're both pretty damaged by what has happened, and they're being there for each other, but still very, I don't want to say there's like an emotional distance from them. I think it's more like an emotional numbness. Does that make sense a little bit more? Like they want to be there for each other. They are there for each other in all respects, but they're not, you know, as full of a support system as maybe they would like to be, because they're both going through it in very different regards. You know, I don't know how, you know, there's also guilt with Debbie and on a maybe more personal, not as worldwide guilt. Though I'm sure she experiences that too. She didn't see the signs. That somebody who she trusted, who she loved, who she cared about, has referred to the relationship with her more as a pet, where she thought it was a more equal partnership and things of that nature. And not only, and why I say it might be a little bit more on a personal level, is that, you know, maybe Mark is thinking, I didn't stop it or whatever. People got hurt more, I guess more of a bigger picture. People got hurt. For her, I think she feels that as well. But on a more personal note, it's like Mark got hurt. Mark got hurt. And I didn't see it. I didn't, maybe I didn't handle the situation correctly. Maybe I didn't, all of the what ifs. And that's the worst part when you're feeling such a horrible, overwhelming feeling of guilt. And I, as much as I am talking about guilt, just because it was brought up a bit in this episode, I'm not discounting the fact that there's just hurt going on with them. They feel hurt. Somebody they trusted hurt them ridiculously. And how do you heal from that as well? And I have a feeling we're going to dive into that within this season, which, I do hope so. I like when shows get into it and don't just like glaze it over or kind of just put a Band-Aid on it and don't really, get into the ugliness of it all, of how that affected them and the traumatic response from them. Anyway, that is what I wanted to say. I'm very interested to see where all of this is going to go. And I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.